All right, we are back for round number 4. We win the die roll again, so that is 3 die roll wins in 4 rounds, which is coincidentally exactly the number of wins I would like to also have in 4 rounds as well. So I will take the play, and I'm gonna keep this hand, but it is a little ugly. But I guess you make do with what you gotta make do with, as they say, or they don't say. I don't know. Uh, I mean, we have creatures and 2 drums. I'm gonna keep it and hope we draw well. Like any kind of Defiant Strike type card is pretty good with this hand. Uh, any kind of Jeskai Ascendancy card, such as Jeskai Ascendancy, is pretty good with this hand. So, uh, yep. Hopefully it kind of pans out for us. We'll see. Oh, blue black control. Hmm. All right. Well, let's go ahead and drum. And yeah, we'll just jam a couple guys out there. I don't think I want to play the Second Crusader in case of Bile Blight. I don't want to get Bile Blighted. That was probably the worst possible draw. Oh man. I'm gonna sit on this drum in case we draw an Ascendancy so we can pitch it. Alright, well. Hopefully our opponent just doesn't have a Bile Blight. Wow, the drum. He took the drum. I'm happy I sat on that drum. Jeez. Okay. Helix. Hmm. I could have held a guy back for Helix protection. Probably that might have been correct, just to prevent Bile Blight. Okay, well he's just cracking the font this turn, so that actually works pretty well for me as long as hopefully he didn't draw a Bile Blight. Another favorite Hoplite. All right. Uh, yeah, I guess we'll play the Hoplite out there. I mean, either way, we're getting Bile Blighted. Hopefully, it's not. I don't want to play this out there. Make it a 3-for-1 instead of a 2-for-1. Thoughtseize. Okay. Took the Helix. There's the Bile Blight. All right. I'm gonna hope there's not another Bile Blight, and I'm gonna play it out there and hope for the best. There's nothing. I don't know. I'm not winning if he Bile Blights these 2 guys and I follow up with just this anyway. So at least it feels unlikely. If we win this game, it'll be pretty hilarious. It'll just be like mono 1-1 beatdown. Nothing else, just a bunch of casual 1-1s. Silence the believers. All right, I'll take it. Defiant Strike is one of the best possibles. Sitting on this for ascendancy purposes, and no value in playing it. Ah, that was bad. No, come on, deck. Give us anything. Come on. I think I can sit on both of these. Oh no, come on. This is a frustrating game. Our draw's been so bad. It's really just been abysmally bad. I could still draw like a Jeskai charm to just end it. Nope, never mind. Now the Radiant Fountains come out. Let's see what exiled. Okay. Mean no reason to sit on it. And yeah, we'll just attack him. I'm not worried about Ashiok. Sure. Man, if my hand was anything, this is so frustrating. Alright, a couple of creatures. Alright, I mean, we're still in this. Still at 2 life. Another dig? No! Jeez, okay. Now it's gonna be really hard to win. Alright, step one is draw Jeskai Sensei. And hopefully it resolves. Nope. It's hard for me to envision a more frustrating game than this one here. Alright, well, here we go. Dragon Mantle. Uh, he only has one card in his hand, so maybe it's not a removal spell. Let's go ahead and give protection from blue. Put drum on the bottom. Oh man, that's really awkward. We only have 2 red sources. This entire game's just been super awkward. I can maybe draw a Jeskai Charm and just kill. If he doesn't have a counter spell, just draw a Jeskai Charm and kill him. Never mind. Bouncing lands to gain life, so yeah. We're probably not able to win. Ugh. Frustration. Alright, we'll go ahead and concede. Well, that was a extremely frustrating series of events. How do I want to board? Strokes and negates, definitely. Chasm Skulkers. Cut the charms. I'm gonna cut drums and helixes. I think I just want to cut all of those. I don't think that we're gonna really. I don't know. Those cards are just super awkward in matchups like this. Uh, they just don't do anything. I mean, adding mana is nice, I guess, with Springleaf Drum. It's kind of part of the mana base, but I don't know. If we're cutting the rest of our cards, it doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe Ascendancy is not that good post board either, but I don't know. We'll try this. See how this works out. This seems like a keep to me. We get to lead with Swift Spear and a couple of protection spells for it. 3 to be exact. Skulker seems like it could be really good too. Seeker. Alright, so here I'm actually just going to play the Seeker. Since we don't have to fear getting Drown in Sorrow this turn, and I can use God's Willing to protect from a drown next turn. Hopefully it doesn't just fire off a Bile Blight right now, but I mean I feel like it's likely that like something like Bile Blight's gonna happen right here, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that. Thoughtseize. Okay, I'm actually really happy with Thoughtseize here. I'm probably gonna lose my Skulker, but I get to protect these creatures, so that's pretty sweet. And the 2 damage is not irrelevant either. Alright, I drew a Mana Confluence, so I'm actually going to go ahead and God's Willing right now just to get in some extra damage. And to get a free scry out of it. And I get to bottom that too. So that's I don't know, it's just 2 extra points of damage. And I have 2 more God's Willing, so I think it's fine. Both of these protect from Drown in Sorrow. I just want to get in as much damage as I can. And I don't think it's a waste. So now if he has like a Bile Blade here, he should main phase it to take less damage and force me to use one of these God's Willings. But I'm hoping that there's no Bile Blight. That is my hope. Fun of Fortune, sure. So now let me think. If I double God's Willing, it's it's 4 damage plus 3. So 7, so it's not enough. So no reason to fire that off. And I think I'm content to just send for 3 here. And I'll sit on the Confluence. I don't think that I need it in play. Radiant Fountain really throws off the math a lot. That's annoying. Well, we have to protect it with a God's Willing. Since I'm gonna put that on the bottom since we already have 2 creatures in play. I don't think we're looking for that to win. Here we have an Ascendancy. Um, I think that this is a good draw. I'm not positive though. We get to trigger Prowess. And now here I actually think that I just kill? So God's Willing plus Ascendancy is +2/+2, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 1 short of being able to kill. So we'll just crash for 5. If it wasn't for Radiant Fountain, that would have been a kill right there. Old Dismal Backwater. So if there's a removal spell, it has to be cast here, yeah. And I get to cast a spell and trigger a bunch of things. I don't want to loot because, again, I don't know what I'm drawing into. Um, so that's the card on top. I want to put it on bottom because if I draw a spell, I just win. Yep, Defiant Strike definitely wins. Yep, so that's 8 damage. Yeah, this is just 8 damage here. Alright, sweet. Alright. Yeah, so we were able to win that game. Reasonably easily, I guess, just on the power of a couple of protection spells and some early creatures. And I like the fact that I really like Prowess a lot against Drown in Sorrow, which is very good against Drown in Sorrow. So I could bring in Erase for Fawn of Fortunes, but that seems a little loose. I could. Hmm. I like this setup actually here. I think that this is a good setup. I I wouldn't mind some sort of burn to finish it out, but on the other hand, I don't want to draw these cards and have them just get bricked by like radiant fountains and things like that. So I think I'm happiest without those. So we'll go with this and see how this works. All right, well, no land is an easy mulligan. Oh, no land's an easy mulligan. Well, this is a good 5, so 5 cards is not where I want to be against blue-black control, but this is definitely one of the better 5s we could ask for. And here, I I think I'm going to go for just the Swift Spear. And then next turn I'm going to have to debate, do I play around Drown in Sorrow or not? I think the answer is no. Well, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, I think I don't play around Drown in Sorrow. I think when you're on a mold of 5 like this, you don't have the luxury of playing around it. So we'll go ahead and Dragon Mantle this. And smash on in for 3. So, we're off to a good start, barring Drown in Sorrow, so I'm just going to really hope. No Drown. There's Urborg. It's probably Drown in Sorrow. Yep. We couldn't win it. And here I think I jammed the Ascendancy. Dissolve. I don't think that Dissolve is a great card against me, but it did work out pretty well there. I just have the ability to slip under Dissolve way too easily. So now if I draw a land, I'm in okay shape. I didn't, but I think that I just... Oh, shoot. Let's, So I can use Urborg here to not take damage. I don't know that playing this is correct when I'm sitting on 2 protection spells, but it could take me forever to draw a land, and at some point I just have to... Okay. Well, yeah, another removal spell, so... I mean, I just have to cast things. I can't just sit and wait and lose to, like, the Fawn of Fortunes or other counter spells or things like that. Uh, this is kind of a frustrating way to go out. Just after how frustrating the first game was. Um, yeah. And then the mold of 5 here. To be fair, I mean our draw has been fine this game. We had a good mold of 5. I think if he didn't have Drown in Sorrow, we would have 100% won this game. So I mean that's how it breaks though. All right, we need a creature really badly. As good as Ascendancy is, I have to bottom it because I just have to draw a creature. Preferably something that bricks this freaking Murklurker. Uh, Not a good day for us. I mean, I could have played around Drown in Sorrow, but just only having one creature out there that's not only doing like 1 or 2 damage a turn, just doesn't put very much pressure on. Alright, well here I have to Dragon Mantle this Mark Lurker to draw a card. And I can't cast this or I'm dead, so... I think I'm actually just dead regardless because I can't cast anything. Alright, well, I guess this is... I guess we're still in it. If this doesn't get countered. Alright, that's game. Alright, well, we lost this one unfortunately, but we had some good matches throughout the event, so hopefully there were some good interactions and good matches that you guys enjoyed that. Unfortunately, this last round was a really frustrating one, but you know that does happen, and that's kind of the nature of the beast when you play a deck like this. You're gonna have draws like that sometimes. So frustrating as it was, I don't think it's super uncharacteristic of a deck like this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed. And let me know in the comments anything you liked or didn't like or whatever. I definitely read those, so I try to take suggestions to heart as well. So thank you again, and I will see you later.